In one of the world's most famous painted caves, Lascaux, with over 600 drawings of animals, there is one human figure. And possibly, it's not from planet Earth. How? Peace, love and understanding, and welcome back. We are lucky we live here in France, near the Valley of Man and the wonderful cave of Lascaux. The number and quality of the paintings in the cave of Lascaux is world-beating. It's so important that today it's not even open to the public, but you can see an accurate reproduction of the entire cave. These fabulous paintings were done between 17 and 20,000 years ago, but by modern humans, us. Not Neanderthals, not the Flintstones. This amazing region and this incredible art was done by us. But you have to remember, at that time in history, there were very few humans. There were millions of animals and only a tribe of modern humans. For over 100 years, scientists have interpreted the meaning and the techniques of the paintings, but there remains one mystery: this figure. The only humanoid reproduction in the entire cave, and it's very strange, both where it was found and the way that this man looks. Most of Lascaux was carved out by water when it dissolved the limestone, making this tunnel or shaft. But there's one place in the cave where water eroded a deep pit, sealed at the bottom and a narrow entrance at the top. The painting of the humanoid figure was found on the walls of the pit. But what you need to understand is that pit is deadly. It's not full of breathable air. Because of the limestone, it's full of carbon dioxide. I'm sure at first the pit was never explored. When brave people did descend into it, they found this strange figure. Now stop just for a minute. I don't want to appear to be the Graham Hancock of Lascaux. I am not saying that this figure is alien. It's not. We just don't know. But there's strange things about the figure which points to it not being human. Have a look again at this figure. The most obvious thing you see are 4 fingers, not 5, on both hands. Why would the artist only paint 4 fingers? And the strangest mystery of all is the figure's head, reproduced as a bird with an open beak. Why? Well, let me tell you a story. One reason that we misinterpret things and try and categorize things that we don't understand is the way the human brain works. When all of us see things that we don't understand, we try and guess. Well, it was kind of bird-like. So the best guess of the unknown is the figure has the head of a bird. But there's 2 other strange clues. One everybody has seen, and one I'm going to introduce to you today. Next to the figure is also a bird on a stick. Very similar heads. And notice that both the birdman's head and the bird object have their beaks open. Could the bird object on a stick also be a misinterpretation of a device? Something that the ancients didn't know? Avi Loeb tells this wonderful story. If you showed cavemen an iPhone, they would call it a shiny rock, because they don't know what it is. Might the object on top of the stick be a device that was bird-like? And is the open beak a clue? I think it might be. For some reason, both the figure and the bird-like device is saying something. It's making a noise. That's why you draw a bird with its beak open, unless it's hungry. And then I noticed this. In line with the open beak are 6 parallel dots, a little distance from the bird-like device. Is it possible that the bird-like device was making a noise, and those dots represent where something emanating from the bird's head-like device was seen by the ancient humans in their environment? And what about where the painting of the figure was found? No, humans probably descended into the CO2 pit to draw it, and if they did, it was extremely risky, and maybe they didn't want other people to see it. So let's go completely mad and be completely speculative over what this figure is, where it was found, and what it was doing. Is it possible that a strange humanoid figure was seen in the landscape holding a device that was emanating a beam or a sound? It later went into the cave and hid and perished in the rich CO2 environment of the shaft. Later, that amazing sighting that became a folk memory was painted on the walls of the shaft only for a select few to see. The answer is no, that's complete bollocks. But it's very intriguing. Nobody knows what the bird-like figure really is. The truth is still out there.